Hello, my name is Catherine Staples, and I am the Regional Training and Implementation Manager for Oxford University Press. It is my pleasure to give you a quick demonstration of Who's Who and Who Was Who. This product originally launched online in 2007. It now offers over 34,000 autobiographical entries of noteworthy and influential people who impact British life. Each of these articles has been written by the person themselves and is annually updated by them. The articles are checked, edited, and standardized by Who's Who editors. But each article contains information such as family details, education, work, publications, leisure activities, and contact details. The site also includes Who Was Who, which contains over 94,000 people who are now deceased. Who Was Who is available as an additional subscription offering. Looking at the homepage, you can find What's New and featured articles. Next, you'll see latest updates and tweets. Then, towards the bottom, there are two RSS feeds that you can subscribe to. One with links to people who were born on this day, and you can also receive this as an email alert. And a second RSS feed, which allows you to obtain news on the Who's Who site. So scrolling back up to the top, let's start to dive into the content of Who's Who. There are three ways to search Who's Who. You can jump straight in and type the name of the person you're looking for in the search box on the top right-hand side. You can browse by occupations, or you can use the advanced search link to the right of the search box. So let's start by assuming you know who you want to look for. So let's look for Ian McKellen, the actor and director. You'll notice there's just one result. Results displayed are usually sorted by article title A to Z. You can change this to reverse A to Z, or then by birth, either earliest or latest first, by death, earliest or latest, or by relevance. You can narrow your search down further using the tools on the left-hand side. You can change the focus of your search in the Modify Your Search box to change it from searching in the title of the article to the full text, statement of occupation, career, family, education, etc. You can choose the collection you are searching and specify whether the person you're looking for is in Who's Who or Who Was Who. You can specify if they are living or dead, or select by gender. We will look further at life events and occupations in one of our other searches. Your final option is to search by publication date. If you click on the link to the article title, it takes you to the full text. At the top of the article, you have the person's full name, followed by a DOI, Digital Object Identifier, which is unique for this article. Then there is the date that the article was published online, and if the article has been revised, there will be a date of publication for the current version and a link to the previous version. Clicking on a previous version allows you to see how the person's information has changed from year to year. You can navigate through the article using the links on the left-hand side of the page, in this instance by education, career, or address. If you need help understanding the abbreviations that are used throughout the article, you can find an index of these in the Tools and Resources link at the top of the page. At the top right of the article, there are options for saving and sharing. You can download a PDF of the full article, save the article in your personal profile, be given the correct citation for the article, which you can copy and paste into your bibliography or export to one of your reference management software. You can email the link to the article or share a link to the article on social media. In the top support bar, there is the option to create a free profile. This allows you to save links to articles, content, save specific searches, or save annotations. So let's save the Ian McKellen article into our personal profile. To save an annotation, all you need to do is highlight the portion of the text that you wish to save, and then the annotation pin appears. You can add your own comments in the box before you save the annotation to your personal profile. You can see the text has turned yellow, which means that I have annotated it and saved it to my personal profile. And here is the saved content. And here is my saved annotation. Now let's return to the home page and look in Who Was Who. I'm searching for Winston Churchill. Clicking on the article title takes you into the full text. You'll notice the same navigation on the top right-hand side for saving and citing, etc. And the navigation down the left-hand side is also similar, but there is a separation bar, and under this are two additional categories. Firstly, more on this topic, which provides links to articles on the same individual in other Oxford University Press reference products. Secondly, there is a link to external resources, which includes links to relevant useful material, in this instance the Churchill Archives, which is a repository of Churchill's personal correspondence and official documentation. Now let's go back to the home page and look at the first of the two browsing options. Firstly, by occupation. So I've clicked on occupations, and now I'm going to select media and performing arts. This has brought up all results where media and performing arts are listed. If I wish to narrow it down, I can narrow it down by sex. So I'm going to choose female. And to narrow it further, I'm going to choose life event. So I'm going to do birth and put a date range in from 1900 to 1950. This will give me a list of all the females born between 1900 and 1950 who have been involved in media and the performing arts. Say I wish to choose Kate Adie, the broadcaster. I click on the link to the article and it gives me the same options as the other articles do. Finally, let's go back to the advanced search button. This pulls up every article in Who's Who and Who Was Who. Say we wanted to find all the musicians who died between 2000 and 2018. In advanced search, select career, type in musician, and then click on update. Then choose life event, death from 2000 to 2018. And you'll see that there are 72 musicians who died between 2000 and 2018. And then you can click on any of the article titles to bring up more information about any of them. Who's Who and Who Was Who also allow you to refine your search using other criteria. If you click on the advanced search option to the left, or the modify your search option, you can limit by recreations and type in a keyword. So you could look for anybody who is involved in gardening. So this, because it's remembered our last search, has brought up anybody whose recreation is gardening who died between 2000 and 2018. If you wish to just bring up a list of everybody whose recreation is gardening, if you click on the cross, that will take out the death part. And that brings up more articles. Another option is clubs. So you could look for people who are associated to a particular club, for example, Soho House. And this will bring up a list of people who class Soho House as one of their clubs. It's also interesting that you can, if you don't know what clubs are, you can have a look at the articles and pick up other names of other clubs. So the Groucho Club, the Royal Automobile Club, the Ivy, the Academic Rooms Club. As I finish this demonstration, I'd just like to draw your attention to a couple of useful links on the top support bar. The About link gives you more information about Who's Who and Who Was Who, including the history of the publication and key information. Tools and Resources contains information about the British royal family, a list of abbreviations, as well as information for those wishing to be entered into Who's Who. The Subscribe link gives you more information about subscribing to either Who's Who or Who Was Who. The Customer Services link takes you to further help, frequently asked questions, information about contacting customer services, and shows librarians where they can access MARC records and where to download monthly usage statistics. And finally, the News link gives you monthly updates about the product. I hope that you found this short training video helpful and you now feel more confident in using Who's Who and Who Was Who.